We have quite a few shows coming out in the year of 2024, but which ones am I most excited for? What is happening, guys? Back at you with another video. So in this video, we're going to be going over some shows, and basically it's going to be my top 10 most anticipated shows. These are the shows I'm most excited for coming out this year. Of course, there's plenty of other shows that I'm probably going to be watching and checking out this year. But as far as the top 10 ones that I'm most anticipating, most excited for, these are going to go on this list. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Starting in at the number 10 spot is going to be X-Men 97, the new animated series that we're going to be getting from Marvel Studios, premiering and streaming on Disney+. So with this animated series, this is going to be a continuation of the 90s X-Men animated series. And that series just is so close to my heart to where it's one of the first ever Marvel properties I ever watched. It introduced me to the X-Men and really blossomed over the years of watching it. It really got me to love the X-Men. So whenever they actually announced that they're going to have another anime series continuing on from that series, honestly, I was definitely excited for that. I'm definitely curious on seeing where to go with the series and with the way they're saying they're continuing it from the 90s series. I love the X-Men, so being able to get any projects with those characters, I'm looking forward to it. We got the original voice cast from the anime series coming back for this one. So this is going to be one I'm going to be checking out, especially after I rewatched the anime series last year. I'm definitely hyped for it, and we'll be checking it out once it hits Disney Plus this year. And coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be a new series that we're getting in February on FX and Hulu, and that's going to be Shogun. Now, I didn't really know about this series, but I happened to just see the trailer when it popped up in theaters. I went to go check out a movie in theaters. I don't forget which movie it was, but when I went to go check out that movie in theaters, this trailer showed as one of the previews, and honestly, I was just intrigued by the trailer, intrigued by what they were doing with it, and seeing how this show was going to be. I believe this was based on the best-selling novel that came out in like the 70s or 80s, I believe. And just the way the trailer looked, it really intrigued me. It looks epic in scale, and just the way we're getting, it looks like it's going to be taking place during feudal Japan, like the feudal Japan era. So it looks very interesting, just the way it looks epic in scale. Some of the fight scenes we're seeing, the sword battles, different things like that in the trailer that I just saw. Honestly, it got me intrigued in checking out this series. So this is one I'll probably be checking out, and I'm honestly anticipating for it. And coming in at the number 8 spot for me is going to be the Penguin series. This is based on the character of Penguin that we got from the Batman, Robert Pattinson Batman that we got from 2022. So this is taking place within, of course, the realm of that Batman movie, basically taking place right after that movie. And we're getting Penguin as the character, and the way that Colin Farrell played the Penguin in the movie, honestly, was pretty amazing. The way that he was able to just transform into this character, and especially don all the prosthetics and makeup and all that stuff, and just become unrecognizable as the character, and just put himself into this character and just play the character really well and amazing. And honestly, I'm intrigued on what they're going to be able to do with this series, you know. You know, being set in the same world as the Batman movie, I really enjoyed that Batman movie that we got. So being able to get more of this character, I'm very intrigued and interested in checking it out. I don't know the exact date is coming out, but it is expected to come out this year. So looking forward to it. Coming in at the number 7 spot, we got Squid Game Season 2. I believe this one's supposed to be coming out in the fall or late 2024. But really, after the first season that we got of Squid Game, I'm really intrigued on what they're going to be able to do with this new season. Whether or not they're going to give us a whole nother season of continuing with the games, or the way that the first season left off, where does that go? So I'm interested and I'm intrigued on where they could take this series and what they could be able to do. Seeing where they take the story. Because like I really enjoyed the first one. I recently rewatched the first season about 2 months ago maybe. So honestly, I'm excited and I'm interested and intrigued on what they're going to do to continue the story with Season 2. So we'll see what happens with it. Next up on the list is going to be Invincible Season 2 Part 2. Now, we got the first part of Season 2 back in November of last year, and I'm definitely looking forward to the next part 2 of Season 2, coming out this year. I believe it said it was going to come out in March or April, around that time. So I'm definitely excited for that, and can't wait for that. The way the last season left off, or the last part left off, I'm so interested, I'm so intrigued and excited for this new season, this new part of the second season to come already, and so we can get the rest of the season, you know, be able to see it. It got such great action. It's a great series, honestly, and it's one I'm looking forward to. I can't wait for it. And next up on the list is going to be Demon Slayer Season 4. This is going to be the Hashira training arc. I'm so excited for it. Season 3 was amazing, of course. So I definitely can't wait for this new season to come. Getting the Hashira training arc, which is super exciting. This is still one of my favorite animes to watch. So I'm so excited for it. Cannot wait for it. It always has great animation and some great battle scenes, great action, awesome characters, and just overall it's just awesome and amazing. So definitely can't wait for the new season of Demon Slayer. And coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be My Hero Academia Season 7. Last season, Season 6 was so epic and awesome and amazing. I definitely can't wait for this new season to come when it comes out this year, and so excited for it. So just can't wait for it, man. That was awesome. Last season was so awesome and amazing and epic, and I'm sure this one is going to be just as good. I can't wait for it. Definitely excited for this new season of My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, still one of my favorite animes. So I'm excited for it. Can't wait for it, and just hopefully it comes very soon. At the number 3 spot is going to be The Boys Season 4. I definitely can't wait for this new season. Season 3 was so awesome and epic. We got the Gen V spinoff that was pretty awesome also. So I'm definitely so excited for this new season of The Boys, Season 4. Can't wait for it. It's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. So I'm super excited, especially on where they're going to go. Homelander's such a great villain. We got such great cast of characters also in the series. Want to see any brand new heroes that they might introduce in this new season. So I'm excited for this new season. Can't wait for it. Just one of my favorite shows currently. And it's just awesome. It's an awesome show. I can't wait for it for the new season of Season 4. Coming at the number 2 spot is going to be the live-action Netflix series of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, I am excited for this new series, but of course I'm hesitant and I am worried on what Netflix is going to do with this whole live-action series. Being able to adapt the anime series, and with the anime series being one of my favorite shows of all time. I love that series so much. I'm just worried on what Netflix is going to be able to do with this new live action series. I'm excited, but worried at the same time. Some of the things that do worry me so far that I've just been hearing from this series is that, the creators left due to creative differences, so that's definitely a red flag for me. More recently, we got some character traits and stuff that they're going to leave out, like when it comes to Sokka. And if y'all know the series, if y'all know the anime series, y'all know how Sokka starts out in a series and later becomes in a series. They're basically saying that they're going to remove his sexism ways that he had. And like I said, if you know what the anime series did with this character, he did at first have some sexism ways, but it was a part of his whole character arc and his character development in a way that we're able to see him progress throughout the seasons, to where he was like that in season 1, and then he progresses throughout, and then by the time he gets to season 3, he becomes this great leader and is humbled by some of the life lessons that he's learned. So to just take that out, I feel like it's not a good thing, because it just takes away from his character arc and his character development in a way. And I was also hearing some things how Aang might be more serious in this series and not necessarily childlike like he was in the anime series, and that's kind of a big deal also, because that's whole part of his character arc and character development also throughout the series, to where he is childlike throughout most of the series, and when it gets up to the end where he sees that he needs to become what he needs to become to be the Avatar, to be this person and be able to take on to the Fire Lord. Of course, at first he doesn't want to be the Avatar and all that, but he later realizes and goes through that development throughout the seasons and realizes that he needs to be this for the people. And to be able to take that out, it just kind of rubs me the wrong way a little bit. It's like a red flag in a way. And just, I don't know what else they're going to be doing with this series. I know they're going to be cutting out some things here and there, of course, but I don't know. I'm still excited for the series, but I'm very hesitant and worried on what they're going to be able to do. But we'll see. We'll see what happens eventually whenever this series comes out. And finally, at the number 1 spot for me is going to be Cobra Kai Season 6. Now, I know this show is currently filming right now, but it's not very VFX heavy, so they could edit while they go along or edit pretty quickly after they finish filming. So I expect this series to come out at least in late fall or winter months of 2024. I'm so excited for this new season, especially considering that this is going to be the finale season. Season 6, the finale season of Cobra Kai. It's been a long couple years being able to get this show and this series, and they just done such an amazing job with it as a legacy series, a legacy continuation of the whole Karate Kid franchise. So I can't wait to see what they do with this new series, and especially with the Sekai Takai World Tournament coming up in this new season. Very interested and intrigued on seeing what they're going to do with that storyline. And I'm just hyped for this new season, being able to see where they leave off the characters at the end of this. So this is probably my most anticipated show of the year. Probably the one I'm most excited for. Cannot wait for this series to come out. And with it being the finale season, it's definitely going to be emotional one. And just seeing where they're going to leave off with this series. And just hopefully it leaves off on a high note. So I can't wait for it. I'm super excited for this season once it comes out. But that's going to do it for my top 10 most anticipated shows and series of 2024. Do let me know what are some of your favorites that are going to be coming out this year. Which ones are you most excited for? But that's going to do it for this video. Hope y'all all enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when I post another video. And I will see y'all all in the next one.